Hello, everybody.
Welcome back, guys. This week we're delving into a nice party game called
Zero. It is a game for ages 12 and up, and it requires 2 to 6 players. And it's sort of a fun mix of like Trivial Pursuit and I think maybe a little Family Feud as well.
Yeah. So
it's a fun party game, yeah.
Yeah, the tagline of it is to aim low and to score high. So the idea, and that kind of plays into how you go with gameplay. So what happens is pretty much you start on the board here. So like Nora and I have our little Z tokens here at start. And the idea is that you're answering trivia questions to a certain degree. So for instance, the top one here, on a player's turn, they will read this card. And it is one of the top 5 cheese-producing states in the U.S. So the idea is to guess less obvious answers. So since we're in Wisconsin, you probably wouldn't want to guess Wisconsin, since that would be the obvious choice. But the idea is that there are, in this case, 5 right answers. And depending on where you score in that ranking determines how many points you get. So for instance, Wisconsin is 90, which is the top choice. And then you have point values all the way down to 0, which in this case is Idaho. I don't associate it with cheese, but I guess
Potatoes.
I guess it is. Yeah, cheesy potatoes. There you go.
Sounds great.
So the idea is then, based on if, for starters, you got one of these answers, you then move your little token forward on the track. The number of spaces based on your points divided by 10. So if you guess Wisconsin, you would move 9 spaces because it's got a point value of 90 divided by 10, 9. So you would move your little token along 9 spaces. There you go. However, if you had guessed Idaho, you wouldn't move 0 spaces, which is actually kind of the point of the game. The idea is you don't want to get to the finish line. You want to be able to be the last person who doesn't make it to the finish line, and thereby you're the winner. And unfortunately, if you don't guess any of these 5 answers, then you just move a default 10 spaces. So it helps to have a little bit of trivia knowledge in this game. So that way you're not getting the absolute worst. There are bonuses, or little like help me's that get you along the way. There are each player gets one of 3 tokens at the beginning. You can play them at any time. You have the skip token, which you can just skip yourself for that round if you have like no idea at all about cheese. Then you're probably living in the wrong state. Then you have the rewind token, which will actually let you move back spaces equal to the number of spaces that you would have moved forward instead. And then finally you have a Me Too token, which allows you to copy another player's answer if you think they kind of, if someone else had said Idaho and you thought, well, that was the obvious answer for that, then you could copy them as well. And so like I said, you pretty much just keep answering trivia questions, and the last person who doesn't make it to the finish line, so I guess, yeah, the person in last place technically wins the game. You want to still be on the board and be the last player on. So yeah, a pretty simple party game as you find yourself getting back together with friends and family. Invite them over and start playing.
Well, thank you for watching.
Yeah, and thank you guys, and we'll see you again next week. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button down below, and also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well.
And thank you to the Friends of the Library for our wonderful board game collection.
See you guys.